Welcome to another episode of Let's Go Columbus. Today, we're going to our home base at Skyy Spaces. This has been a long project in the making, and it's been a dream come true. I'm excited to show you around. Let's go for a tour. When I was in a lot of co-working spaces, I always had the issue of it's either way too busy, there's too much going on, or you go to like a library, coffee shop, it's even worse. And then you have the other option of these really outdated offices that makes you want to hate going to work. So there's nothing in between. And I'm not sure about you guys, but I'm very picky. If I don't have enough window light, good air quality, those kind of things are subtle but important when you're sitting in your office for 8-10 hours a day. So this is the answer to all those questions, at least for me. I'm going to show you around and we're going to see how what they've built here at Skyy Spaces. So this used to be an old, outdated office building, just like you typically expect. This whole wall was kind of sectioned off, and it was mostly empty. It was literally just like a dungeon in here. You'll see as we kind of go around, a lot of the windows were opened up. It was an open concept now, you can see, and the idea was, if you kind of come around here, I'll show you this hallway. The idea is you can see through the entire building. So end to end, you have all of these big windows, and it's the same thing upstairs. So with the first floor, you kind of saw there was this entrance where you can go upstairs. You're greeted at the lobby here. This is really good because you want to have that experience, at least I do for my clients when they come into our studio or when we're meeting with them for a strategy session. I want to make sure that they have a good experience walking in. They're greeted, it's a great experience. So then they're kind of sent upstairs. But here specifically, in the middle of the building, we have a lot of offices that are 1 to 2 person offices, and they can kind of be in and out. If you notice, every single office has a big, tall window. Again, we want to make sure you're getting natural light. At either end of the building, we have this kind of conference room that all the members have access to. So typically, you're getting about 4 hours a month included in your membership. Our team loves this because when we do our strategy sessions, or even just doing small little workshops with our clients, this is where we typically do them. So let's go upstairs. That's the best part. It's the most exciting part for me. So this is what almost no co-working space has. This is the executive lounge. I absolutely love it here. Our office is right into this executive lounge. Most offices that have something like this probably have a dozen or so people sitting around here. With Skyy Spaces, why I love it here is there's no co-working. So you never have a bunch of random people coming in and out. Not that I don't love random people, but you don't want to have a bunch of noise. So it truly allows you to focus. If you listen, you don't hear anything. That's the way we like it. So we have our kitchenette area here. A lot of times we'll get in the morning, do our team meeting, kickoff here, right? And then kind of we go from there. Unfortunately, there's not enough phone booths. We call them scream booths. So everyone's always waiting their turn to get in, but that's part of keeping it quiet here. We want to make sure that it's an atmosphere where you're not getting distracted. You're not hearing somebody on the phone complaining about their job. And as I mentioned earlier, again, conference room. They're always here ready for any kind of strategy sessions. As we kind of go back to the other side of the building, we have our event space, which is up to 40 people, and our podcast studio. So let me show you that. So I might be wrong, so you guys could correct me. I don't think there's any video podcasting studio quite like this one. I found it pretty odd in the other co-working spaces I went to that they require you to learn how to use the equipment. I mean, I have a media company. I don't know how to use a lot of this equipment, so people don't end up using it. With Skyy Spaces, for us, whether it's the members here or our team, we sit down, somebody from Skyy Spaces comes in, clicks a button, it's all recorded, it gets sent to our email, so we never have to worry about it. It actually becomes a valuable resource in this economy. Media is a big part of at least our business, and it's becoming a big part of a lot of other businesses. So to have that right next to your office, you just step in, it's a game changer. So here's the cool part. Skyy Spaces, I like to say, is like, if a billionaire had an office, this is what it would be like. And the reason I say that, it's not to be fancy, it's really because everything's at your fingertips. You have the studio, you have the sessions, or the event spaces, strategy rooms, and we have this event room. So in one day, we could literally go from creating content, hosting a workshop with 40 of our top clients, having team meetings. It feels like a retreat the entire time. And you haven't left your office once. And I haven't even mentioned the best part, it's literally down the street from Bridge Park. So, you know, Fox in the Snow, Rebel, taking a walk on the bridge, all within literally a 1-minute drive. As you can tell, I love it here at Skyy Spaces. I am completely humble and unbiased when I say this is literally the best office space in the entire Central Ohio area that's open to the public. If you are a small team, like even up to 15 people, this is the place to be in terms of location. It's 20 minutes because it's so close to the 270. It's like 20 minutes from anywhere in Central Ohio. Would highly recommend you being here. It's a true community. We do events here, and I would love to see you here. We do have a few offices still left, and there's also a wait list. But if you guys are really interested, send us a message or just reach out to Skyy Spaces. I'd love to connect you.